On August 19, 2025, Intel found itself at the center of two seismic events that could define its future. SoftBank Group, the Japanese investment giant, injected $2 billion into Intel, a bold vote of confidence. Almost simultaneously, the Trump administration considered taking a 10% ownership stake, aiming to make Intel a strategic national asset. For a company that once dominated computer chips, these moves were both lifelines and reminders of recent struggles. Intel's decline was stark, fierce competition, costly missteps, and a loss of its innovation edge. These announcements weren't just about money, they were about survival and the future of American tech leadership. The stakes are global chips power everything from smartphones to AI, and the leader in chip manufacturing holds immense power. Intel's rescue is a major chapter in the U.S. China tech rivalry, with both deals aiming to keep an American champion in the race. In this video, we'll break down how Intel got here, what these deals mean, and whether they're enough to save the company. Are these lifelines a true turning point, or just a temporary fix for deeper problems? To grasp the impact of these deals, we need to understand how Intel lost its crown. Once the king of semiconductors, Intel's dominance faded as the tech world shifted. The rise of smartphones and mobile computing left Intel behind, while AMD and Nvidia surged ahead. Nvidia's GPUs became the gold standard for AI, leaving Intel scrambling to catch up. Financial woes followed. In 2024, Intel posted its first annual loss in decades. The company's ambitious plan to become a foundry, manufacturing chips for others, ran into delays and ballooning costs. A key Ohio factory project stalled, damaging Intel's credibility and making it harder to win customers. With mounting losses and a falling stock price, Intel's own resources weren't enough for a turnaround. The SoftBank investment and proposed U.S. stake emerged as potential lifelines, offering cash and confidence. Intel needed more than money. It needed a reason for the world to believe in its comeback. SoftBank's $2 billion investment was more than a financial boost. It was a public bet on Intel's future. SoftBank, led by Masayoshi Son, is known for backing tech giants like ARM. By buying nearly 2% of Intel, SoftBank became a major shareholder, but won't seek board influence. Son called it a strategic bet on a critical American asset, expressing faith in Intel's new CEO and U.S. chip leadership. The cash helps fund Intel's expensive factory projects and next-gen chip research. More importantly, SoftBank's move signaled to the market that Intel's darkest days might be over. Investors responded. Intel's stock jumped over 7% on the news. While $2 billion can't fix everything, the investment gave Intel both capital and credibility. It was a much-needed boost as the company fights to reclaim its place at the top. The second lifeline is even bigger. The Trump administration's plan for the U.S. government to take a 10% stake in Intel. This would make the government Intel's largest shareholder, a rare move usually reserved for national crises. The plan would convert existing CHIPS Act grants into equity, fast-tracking support for Intel. The goal isn't to run Intel, but to stabilize it as a strategic national asset amid the U.S. China chip war. With global supply chains at risk, a government stake would secure domestic chip production and send a strong message to rivals. The move could also encourage government agencies to buy American-made chips, boosting Intel's business. But it would fundamentally change Intel's identity, making it both a public company and a tool of national policy. This brings new opportunities and new risks of political interference. With SoftBank's billions and a possible government stake, Intel's prospects have improved, but challenges remain. Money and confidence help, but Intel's problems are also technical and operational. The company still lags behind TSMC in advanced chip manufacturing and must fix deep-rooted execution issues. SoftBank's investment is passive, and government ownership won't automatically spark innovation. Political involvement could create new complications or market distortions. Intel stands at a crossroads. These lifelines offer a real chance at recovery, but no guarantees. The company's future depends on its ability to innovate and outpace fierce competitors. The journey back to the top will be long, and anything but certain.